Socrates Cherry is conducting a final check on this abandoned building. There were complaints of squatters causing fires and leaving behind hazardous waste. So the City of Las Vegas code enforcement officers moved in to clear it out and board it up in an emergency abatement. Socrates says he finds his work fulfilling.
I feel like a big part of code enforcement is public safety.
He had been working in parking enforcement with the city and enjoyed it, but says this is just a better fit.
Number one, it was a promotion, so that made it very attractive. But just the different things that I know I want to be out in the field. Being a field employee is something that's very important to me, going place to place. And just in my very short period of time of being here, I've experienced so many different things.
He was determined to make the move, but says it may not have happened if not for a human resources program called Individual Career Development Plan, or ICDP. And the administrator over the program, Crystal Harry.
Her dedication to just taking the time to teach me about interviewing skills. Because I used to get so nervous. I would just not know what to say or anything. So her dedication with that, teaching me different tactics. And one thing that she would always tell me that stuck with me the most is just tell your story. Because, I mean, she's right. I'm the person in these positions, I'm the person in these roles, and no one knows it better than me. So that was very important, and it helped me a lot.
Crystal says the program was created when city manager Jorge Cervantes saw some good employees who were feeling stagnant in their positions. Instead of losing them, he wanted to retain them by helping them grow.
So a lot of times you may come in one position, you're not exactly certain how to get to the next level, and that's what this program will do. It'll help you map out the next steps in order to reach your career goals.
Good afternoon, City of Las Vegas Municipal Court. How may I help you?
That was the case with Lucy Clark. She held several positions in the city, but ultimately wanted to work in municipal court. Now, thanks to ICDP, she's training to become a court clerk.
And then you were supposed to appear back in court back on November of 2019.
Like Socrates, she gives much of the credit to ICDP and Crystal.
I have to do the legwork, you know what I mean? She's just like showing me the way, but like she'll give me like homework to do, and you know, when she follows up, it's just such an amazing program for city employees. I used to work for the school district, I used to work for the county, and I've never seen or heard or anything ever being offered like that to employees within those jurisdictions.
Braden Heyer is another success story. He studied business in school, but was willing to take any suitable job to get his foot in the door here in the city of Las Vegas. So when a position opened in financial services, he sought help of ICDP. Shortly after his daughter Millie was born.
My motivation was my daughter. I love her, wanted to keep some good benefits, and I loved my past job, and so I was sad to leave it. But very grateful that we could find something, and something I enjoy, to be able to provide for the family.
So how does the program work? Well, it starts with a very strategic and intentional 30-minute conversation.
You really need to focus on what is it that you want to do. How do we utilize the resources that we have in place? How do we network with individuals to let them know that you're interested in different opportunities? And how do we then get you prepared to show up to the interview and do the best that you can, make certain that your resume looks correct and is telling the story that it should, and as your application given that same information.
Now, if through that chat, the employee determines they are not looking for a career move after all,
there's no strings attached to it. It may be that you say, I don't want to do an individual career development plan, but I'd like to work on my interview skills, or I'd like to work on my Microsoft skills. Those are things that we can do. It's really tailored to the individual.
And for some, like Lucy, the program not only helped advance her career, it's setting the course to a better life.
And it's not just my work goals that she's been helping me with, it's also with my personal life that I don't get into yet. But it's just like, I want to eventually like get a home and all that stuff, and it's just a wonderful program, and she is an amazing person to talk to. You don't feel judged.
Crystal tailors her guidance to individual needs, whether that be achieving goals at work, in life, and sometimes, like in Lucy's case, both.
Is there really such a thing as work-life balance? We bring our life to work with us, and we bring work home. So it's really interchangeable at this point, and so that's why we were focusing on personal and professional goals for Lucy.
Yeah, well, you're changing people's lives.
Thank you.
Nancy Byrne here. I hope you enjoyed that story. For more great stories about the city of Las Vegas, don't forget to click on that box.